choreography. I first saw belly dance when I was a kid. I must have been like 12 or 13, and I saw some teenage dancers. It was one of those moments where I was in a tunnel and all I could see was this dancer, and I'd never seen anything like it. I'd never seen a body type that I could relate to that was, you know, a curvy but strong looking woman who was just up there doing the most amazing things. I found it so incredibly powerful. I think I sat there for about 8 hours and just watched dancer after dancer after dancer. And that was completely life-changing. Then after that, I stopped dancing for a while and kind of focused more on jazz, modern, that kind of stuff in college. And then I took a belly dance class because I'd seen this dancer perform with my friend's punk band at a club in Oakland, and she was moving very slowly and very, you know, just so, there was just a different element there, and it was definitely that tribal sort of feeling that so many people connect to and plug into this current. I just felt it so strongly. Tribal fusion is kind of a lot of different things. What I like about it is there's no solid, definitive thing that is tribal fusion. I think of it as the fusion of American tribal style belly dance, which is kind of the original source of the aesthetic of tribal belly dance. So what I'm trying to shoot for is to pair this beautiful aesthetic of ATS, American Tribal Style Belly Dance, which is fusionary in itself. It seems to bring a lot of different cultures together, Indian, African, Middle Eastern, Egyptian, American, all kinds of different dance styles, with this foundation of fundamental technique that is strong and physically correct in a lot of ways. A big part of tribal too has been, it evolved kind of in the late 80s, early 90s time, sort of during post-punk, goth, new wave stuff was happening. So tribal belly dance comes up and the dancers are tattooed, they're weird, they're edgy, they're not trying to be cute, they're not, you know, it's very feminine, but there's a dignity to it and there's a strength to it where it's not meant to flirt necessarily. I think it can if you want to, but that's not the sole intention, to be cute and sexy. It definitely is a community building kind of activity, and it's very strong feminine energy. But I feel like right now belly dance in the larger scope, in the grander scale of the world as an art form, is really poised on the brink of a lot of things, and it's just reaching the point where it's starting to get popular and it's starting to gain notoriety, and it's just about to push through that glass ceiling of legitimacy, where a lot of people really don't feel belly dance is a legitimate art form. Like when you tell somebody, what do you do? Oh, I'm a belly dancer, and they're all, oh, you don't have to do that. And it's like, no, you don't understand. It's not what you think. And you kind of get tired of explaining that to people after a while. I think that's gonna stop happening very soon. And I feel like as belly dancers, because there's so many of us that are so obsessed with this and pretty much only do this, we have this great opportunity and also this great responsibility to the art form to, you know, give it that legitimacy. We can accomplish a lot more and give this dance form the respect that it deserves for, you know, for having this wonderful effect on so many of our lives, getting it out in the public eye as something real.